What is going on, guys? It is Brickgeneral here, back with another video, and in today's video, guys, I am going to be talking about Halo. So, if you guys have looked at the videos I've uploaded to my channel basically forever, you'll see I primarily was playing a lot of COD and Minecraft. It was basically all I've ever played, and this kind of reflects what I also do in real life. Before recently, I basically only played COD, some Fortnite on sometimes, and I played a lot of Minecraft as well. I was pretty limited on what games I played, and that's mainly just because those games are just games you can just play so much of. I can't stress that enough. COD, Minecraft, they're such great games. You can just keep playing them over and over again, and they're just super addicting. But that also meant I really wasn't getting into any other single player games or any great stuff like that. And I knew I was missing out a lot on that. And really the last time I've played any big single player focused games, and these aren't even that big games, is when I played the Lego games when I was 8. But I finally decided, guys, I wanted to kind of stretch out and do other games besides just COD, Minecraft, the basic just, run and gun, keep shooting, or just keep on doing vanilla Minecraft survival worlds, because you're also limited in that sense. You can't have mods. So a couple people on the Discord, by the way, link in description, always got to join up, basically recommended I should try out Game Pass, which I don't even know why I didn't play it. Game Pass is awesome, and of course, first thing on Game Pass, every Xbox fan should know this, Halo, the Master Chief Collection, and Halo 5 are also there, along with Halo Wars, so basically all the Halo games you ever want to play. Halo is one of the most decorated franchises in all of gaming, and it's definitely considered to be probably one, if not the best, first-person shooter franchises ever. So and being a shooter guy, I definitely should have tried it. So on this date exactly, August 1st, 2020, I decided to try out the Halo series. Now, I want to say that when I started it, I honestly thought it would take me until Infinite, when Infinite dropped, to play it. And now, guys, I'm going to be giving my basically full opinion on what I thought of the campaigns. I played a little bit of the multiplayer. I have a video of me playing the multiplayer. I'll put that video linked in the description if you guys want to check that out. But today, guys, I'm just going to be focusing on the campaign and the gameplay and stuff like that with single player solely. So I started with Reach because that was a prequel, and that was also the first game in the Master Chief Collection. And I'm going to be honest, guys, Reach started off really slow for me. I really wasn't liking it from the beginning because basically you had this noble team of characters that you got, right? And they're a pretty cool team. Now I understand they're pretty good characters. But from the beginning, I really just didn't see the appeal to them. There wasn't that much characterization. You saw some conversations between them that now when I see them, I understand, it's characterization. You see that they're being shown in different lights, but at the beginning I honestly just thought these were random guys. I just thought this is a random military team. So here I am just playing this, and for the first 3 missions I honestly just thought I was shooting aliens. That's really all I thought it was. Now don't get me wrong, guys, Halo's, I'm not saying that shooting aliens is not fun. I literally play COD every day. All I do is literally just shoot people, so it's not I was bored, but I was really expecting to be completely wowed by this single player. But I realized I'm only 2 hours into this game. Do I expect to be completely delved in? So I decided, I'll just finish it, and it got pretty good about halfway through. I believe the exact mission I played when it got really good was the mission New Alexandria. That mission was super good. It was right after George's death, and you're basically in New Alexandria, and that was the first time I was really introduced to the universe of Halo. You saw this big futuristic city just getting yeeted by the Covenant, and I was just thinking wow. Before this, it didn't seem like a world that goes with us. You saw these Spartan guys, but these Spartan dudes, barely are human. You just see them in their full-out armor. And now you see all these civilians just getting destroyed by, brutes, elites, and all these guys. It kind of starts to sink in. This is actually supposed to be modeled after, a little bit after our world. We have humans and stuff like that. So that's when it got pretty cool, and I started to understand the story a little bit more, and that is when Halo got really interesting. I really got into the characters, and as everyone knows, any Halo Reach fan should know, or any Halo fan knows, Noble Team obviously got killed off one by one, and I basically really enjoyed it. It was one of the best campaigns I've ever played in a game, and I have to say, guys, that ending, the Lone Wolf mission, is probably the best ending I've ever seen in a video game. And although I haven't played that many single-player games, I've watched a ton of them, and that was insane. I think it was just so perfect the way, and I don't know if, I've never seen anyone catch this, but I have really good memory for random crap from the beginning of the game, and the last mission was called Lone Wolf, and at the beginning of the game, Carter, the team leader, was Noble 6, don't do any of that Lone Wolf stuff. And in the last mission, ironically, he dies as a Lone Wolf. That's the way he dies. So, and it was all ironic with basically all deaths, which is honestly, it was some great symbolism, I gotta say. That game was just absolutely fantastic. So I was completely blown away by Halo Reach, and I still am. And then I moved on to the trilogy. I'm not going to cover all the games like I just did. That was just like the first game. And that's when I started to get really into the Halo lore, even though Halo Reach, like none of the characters are prevalent in any other games. And Halo 1 through 3, that was probably, I don't even know, I don't have words to explain how fantastic Combat Evolved, Halo 2, and Halo 3 were. And these games came out like, 2001, 2004, and 2007. These games came out at the very earliest, 13 years ago, which is crazy. The gameplay was amazing. And even though CE and 2 had like remasters or anniversaries, obviously I still looked at the old graphics and everything and still played amazing. The story was just so much simpler and it was just so amazing. Like, the main thing I really loved about Halo's story was that you could take it two ways. You could take it one way, which is just, it's simple. You're shooting all these aliens, they're here to invade Earth, I'm the Master Chief, I'm gonna kill every single one of them. And you could literally play all those games and still have a super fun time playing the games, just killing all these aliens. That's how it was a little bit for Reach. And the gameplay's so fun, you can do that and have a ton of fun. And the other way, guys, is you can look at it as the deep lore it is. You can see all the intricate stuff, all like the whole universe that's being built around it. And you can enjoy that as well. And I started to do a bit of both. And honestly, the universe is just so interesting. Like, after hearing about the Halo rings, like, I watched like a bunch of Hidden Xperia, if you guys know who that is. He's like a Halo lore YouTuber, and I actually spoiled a lot of the games because I watched those, and I didn't realize I probably shouldn't be watching Halo lore videos if I've only played 2 of the games. But it's so interesting, you just want to read up on it. Like, it's just probably one of the most interesting lores I've ever seen. It's so deep and just has so many different parts to it, and you look at it by what's going on in the game, and you're just shooting aliens. It just makes, it's such a contrast. It's so amazing how you can have 2 such amazing sides to the game. And I'm not going to go too in deep to like the different stuff in Halo 1 through 3, but some highlights definitely. I love the dynamic between Master Chief and the Arbiter. I thought that was so cool how basically you had a guy from a different species, the Elites, who's disgraced, and then he comes over, helps you out, and then at the end they have a great ending, and that was just perfect. Everything about Halo 1 through 3, there is nothing I would change. It was some of the best stuff I'd ever seen. Of course, the gameplay was addicting as well. And then you get onto Odds. Odds was really good as well. The reason I didn't group it in with the original trilogy is because it just doesn't fit. You play as some Marines, and it's honestly super cool. It's like a real life aspect to what Halo would be like, and I really enjoy Odds. It was up there with the rest of the games. It was super fun. There's not really much more to say, but I really did enjoy that you could play as like a Marine instead of just like a Spartan and feel like you're just completely invincible. It really put you back down to earth, but at the same time, you didn't feel like you were like useless either. You still were destroying the Covenant. So there were both sides to it, and I really loved it. And the last 2 games, guys, Halo 4 and 5, I was really with them. Halo 4 was pretty good, but there was a lot to be desired in that they didn't explain a lot. But after watching the terminals, I understood it, and the story was great. And I have to say, guys, if you guys have not played Halo and you like sci-fi shooter, if you like anything, guys, play the Halo games. You will not regret it. These are some of the best video games I've ever played. They actually are the best video games I've ever played, and I think they will be for like ever. Like, they are so good. It's been such a memorable like month that I spent playing all of them, and honestly, it was amazing. I'm definitely going to play them one more time before Infinite, and I am so hyped for Halo Infinite, guys. I can't believe I had an Xbox all this time and never played Halo. It's like owning a Lamborghini but never going for a drive. Like, why would you ever do that? And that, guys, is my complete thoughts on Halo from a COD player. And guys, I'm still a COD player. Don't worry. I'm not switching over to like Halo completely. But I do like playing Halo's multiplayer a little bit. I'm more into COD just a little bit just because there's more progression and stuff like that. The Halo multiplayer is a ton of fun as well. So hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.